Welcome back, everyone. Well, Bangor residents were challenged to come up with some ideas that would help make the city a better place to live. The Innovative Neighborhood Competition recently wrapped up, and now it's time to figure out how to make those ideas become reality. We're very happy to be joined by some of the winners today. We have Janice Parker Rand. We also have Greg Edwards and former City Councilor Sean Faircloth, former mayor, too. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thanks for all you coming in. First of all, for people that don't know about this, let me start with you, Sean. This came up with an idea, just as we said, to come up with some neat ideas to improve the city.
Right, it kind of steals some ideas from Silicon Valley where they talk about playful methods of coming up with ideas rather than people in a business being in their cubicles. Let's talk to each other in a little more free-flowing way. And the exciting thing is it's actually worked. We came up with some fantastic ideas for the city. These are winners of prizes, but I want to mention some of the folks who didn't necessarily win a prize. They're going to have a porch fest in the Fairmont area. This is a great idea that doesn't cost any money, and I think they're planning on proceeding with that idea. There was another great idea in the Down East area I'll just mention that has to do with an inclusive playground, which I think is really exciting because one, that area of the city doesn't have a non-school playground, but also it's inclusive, so that is specifically designed so that people with disabilities can also enjoy it. So I think that's a fantastic idea for the city. So the concept is continually each year to do this, and every year you have ideas that bubble up. Some win a prize like the Judge's Prize or the People's Prize, but even if they don't win, there's still fantastic ideas to keep moving the city forward and present an image of innovation. Yeah,
and let's start with you. You guys are from one of the neighborhoods there, and you got together and brainstormed. Talk about some of the things you came up with.
Well, we worked on the city side, and one of our winning ideas was to take Mansfield Stadium and make it be a little bit more a four-season event center.
Because right now it sits there a lot of the year, not much going on. What do you have in mind?
We would like to see some more mid-sized music events. Eventually, if we could find sponsorship, we would love to see, in the spirit of Frozen Fenway, an outdoor ice arena with fire pits, food trucks, that type of thing, and maybe a harvest fest with the lumberjack triathlon, and we just have an endless list.
It sounds
of
like fun too, and all these things would maybe even spark some economic activity. It will make that neighborhood even more alive.
Absolutely.
And one of the things close to you, Greg, is talking about a greenway, something that will connect the neighborhoods. What exactly does that entail?
It would be a multi-use path that would start at the Penobscot around the area of Eastern Maine Medical Center and connect all the neighborhoods from the Tree Streets up through Stillwater and Essex Street through a multi-use path that could be used by bikes, pedestrians, people with disabilities, rollerbladers, all types of users, and would really interweave through a lot of the green spaces that the east side has that some people may not know about, like Saxel Park, Essex Woods, and it would connect the neighborhoods to these green spaces as well as the businesses in the area, such as the Bangor Mall area and Hogan Road, through an area of town that's maybe not as pedestrian friendly as we'd like to have it. So this would be a big step forward in getting people out and connected in that part of town.
And this kind of goes along with what the city's been trying to do for a long time now. They want to get people out there, and they're doing it. The city is thriving right now. This is another example of making it even better.
Right. Walkability is very important, and we all can kind of agree on that.
I mean, we could talk about some of these ideas all day. I know another one was high-speed internet. They want to boost high-speed internet.
That was another winning concept, and obviously that's one that requires a coalition and investment.
Sure.
I just want to add and thank all the people involved. This is City of Bangor, Bangor Green Drinks, the Bangor Daily News, Bangor Savings Bank was very prominent in this. The community really came together, and I was really pleased. The president of Eastern Maine Medical Center, said this could be a model where Bangor becomes a model for other cities of bubbling up with innovative ideas.
Keep it going, too. Now it's a matter of finding funding for some of these projects, but as long as we have the ideas, some of these things will happen.
Right. Build the coalitions.
All right. We're about out of time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please come back as you get more ideas or this progresses. We'd love to keep people up to date, if I could say that. All right. Thanks for coming today. Now on to Mr. Food.